Hey guys, so in the second semester of this academic year, I was involved in the Discipline X Healthy Lifestyle competition, which, if you don't recall what it's about, it's actually 2 weeks ago I posted a video. The video I actually used for this competition for our team. So basically, this workshop is about teaching a group of secondary school students at ELCHK Lutheran Secondary School about public speaking. So we held 2 workshops to teach them how to do public speaking. And by we, I mean our lecturer Kimmy, and also my friends, a few of my friends, Natalie, the MUN Club's president, and Mark and Rian, who were my classmates in one of Kimmy's courses in the first semester. In the workshops, the few of us shared our own English/public speaking journeys. And originally, I planned to film a complete separate video where I talk about how I got to the point now where I'm the champion of the 21st Century Cup National English Speaking Competition, Hong Kong region, hosted by China Daily. And by the way, this also qualifies me for the upcoming national semifinals in the summers in China. Although I don't know if it's physically possible for me to go back to the mainland now. Probably I'll meet some of you there, because a few of you seem to say like you also joined this competition over in the mainland as well. So I don't know, maybe we'll do it on Zoom, or maybe I don't know what will happen. We'll see. But the main point is, I actually think that my sharing in this workshop/competition is 90+% of what I will be talking about if I were to make a completely separate video about my journey. So I thought I'd just share my sharing with you, and maybe you'll learn something from it, take away something, and just enjoy it. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Next, we're going to move on to something, could I say even more exciting, because it's my turn actually. So it's my turn to do my mini sharing with you. And I'm just gonna remind you, I'm Michael, in case you forgot about that. And the topic, from fat guy to internet celebrity tryhard. Fat guy here is literally translated into Cantonese 肥佬人士. So someone who fails their tests or whatever, right? That's fat guy. People fail their tests. And basically that's me. So on the left-hand side is me at the finals of the 21st Century Cup National English Speaking Competition last year, the Hong Kong round. And on the right-hand side is me as an EXCO member of the Model United Nations Club this year, the club that Natalie is the president of. But looking at these, you'd think, okay, looks great and everything, very handsome, but how did a kid like this turn into that guy? Well, there's a story behind that, and let me tell you right now. So as a kid in primary school, I was not just good, not just great, but pretty average. That's who I was. So pretty much, I'm not actually only average. I was pretty poor, especially at English. And so there I was, my first English dictation, and guess what? I failed it. Absolutely trashed it. And our English teacher at the time, told all of us, all those who failed that dictation, that test, to line up in front of the whole class, and everyone else applaud for them. Now, I don't know what humiliation meant at that age, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to it. So that was kind of a game-changing moment for me. And I started to make some changes. Two major changes. The first one, my mom got me into private tutorial lessons with one of her friends. The second one, I started to join a whole lot of activities. So on the left-hand side, that's primary school solo verse speaking. And fun fact, I'm actually a I BA Eng College Kowloon graduate, which means my school is pretty much just next to yours. So we're pretty much neighbors, and we might have even bumped into each other in the past 6 years or whatever, even though I think you're 4 years younger than me, but we might have bumped into each other. But basically, I joined a whole lot of activities, debating, and even I went international. So it was a huge deal for me. But this definitely wasn't the only reason why I improved so much in English, my confidence, public speaking. I have to credit it, a whole lot of it, in fact, to the media I consumed throughout all these years. As a kid, I used to love Snoopy, the Peanuts series, the Peanuts cartoon. Then when I moved on to secondary school, I just binge watched YouTube. I spent a whole lot of time never reading, watching a whole lot of videos from some people. Spencer FC, a YouTuber who films football, soccer videos. And then after the DSE, when I had a whole lot of time to waste, I started watching Niga Higa, and definitely my style of speaking was hugely influenced by all of the media, all of these people I'm watching. And so as I watched a lot of YouTube, I then started to have something that just kept coming at me in the back of my mind. What would happen if I started filming videos on my own? And that's what I did. And so I started posting videos on YouTube, Bilibili, Weibo, and that's really about it. I started last year, and feel free to check all those out because this is a shameless self-promo. I started filming, but what comes with, this definitely isn't popular, right? This definitely isn't fame. But what comes with putting yourself out there, even though I'm not exactly famous, what comes with putting yourself out there in a very, I would say, an environment where you will be exposed to like negative comments. I get that. I get a lot of that. Not a lot, but there are some people who don't exactly like me. And fortunately, I should say, there are still some people who protect me when it comes to these comments, some negative comments. Some people still help me. They are on my side. They help me sort of respond to those haters. And that's something nice, even though I don't want you to think that there's definitely hate on the internet everywhere, but especially on the internet when everyone is anonymous, they're behind their monitors, you can't see them, they're using a fake and anonymous username so they can just talk trash at you. They can talk whatever hate speech and just basically make you feel not confident. But I want to share with you a more positive side of the internet as well. Some people, in fact, a lot of them really appreciate the work I do. And I'm really happy about that, to share my university life, some tips, my daily life, and some people appreciate that. And I want you to know that, even though there will definitely be haters, but I also want you to know when you step out there to do public speaking, even though there will be haters, trust me, there will be people who absolutely love you. And that can't be more true. And I've experienced that firsthand. So to end my sharing, I'd like to share with you a quote. That's a book written by Spencer FC, so the YouTuber I just mentioned, who films football, soccer videos. And he said, I'm gonna ask you this question. You don't have to tell me your answers, answer it yourself. But would you rather have everyone in the world know who you are, but with half of them absolutely hating you and half of them loving you? Or you have 100 people only in the world who know you, but they all love you? You don't exactly have to tell me your preference, because I'm sure you all have your own answers. But what I'm telling you is that the second option there, I believe, that isn't even possible, because it's just impossible for every person you know to love you. This just can't happen unless there's some very close friends, families. If there's some other people, you just can't stop them from hating you. But that's fine, because putting yourself out there with with 10 or half of the world hating me, there's still the other half that loves me, even though of course I'm not known by the world. If there's like 10 people hating me, there's still 90 of them loving me. And I think to know that some people appreciate the work I do, that's enough for me, at least for me. And I want you to think this way too. I want you to think that putting yourself out there, even though there are haters, you will benefit from it. You will be happy that you got to pitch your idea, you get to pitch your own belief and pitch your own thing out there. So that's my sharing basically. Basically, don't care about haters and go do public speaking.